What's going on, everyone? In today's video, I'm going to show you 4 exercises for work-related neck and shoulder pain. In the research, this is called occupational neck pain, and we're basically looking at this region here, kind of the side and back of the neck, down into the top of the shoulder region. So if you've got pain in those regions, stay tuned for today's video. For our first exercise, we're going to use a ball. I've got a pinky ball here. You can use a tennis ball or a lacrosse ball. We basically want to massage the muscles right here on the top of the shoulder blade where tons of people have tender points in the upper trapezius and the levator scapulae muscle. There's often a tender spot right there. So what you're going to do is find a doorway, kind of the corner of a doorway works well. You're going to take that ball. It's going to get positioned right on that tender point, right on top. And then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of hold it there with your other hand and position that into the corner of the wall. So basically you're going to find that tender point, kind of hold it, move around till you find it, and then push into that spot and kind of massage those muscles. When you find a real tender spot, you're going to hold for as long as you need to kind of relax that area, but usually 10 to 30 seconds, something like that. So just kind of hang out there and massage it, and then you can roll. There's another good spot for me, kind of roll to another spot and then massage that area. Okay, so we're going to start with that. This is a soft tissue mobilization for upper trapezius and the levator scapulae muscle. Okay, so now we're going to do 2 stretches for the muscles that we just mobilized with the ball. Again, upper trapezius and levator scapulae, they attach on the shoulder blade and then they run up into the back of the neck. So to stretch those, if I'm working on my right side, I'm going to put my right hand behind my back to sort of tack that shoulder blade down. For the upper trapezius muscle, I'm going to grab my head with my other hand and pull it sort of ear to shoulder, just straight to the side, and the stretch should be right here on that right hand side as I pull my head to the left. Okay, so this is going to be our upper trapezius stretch. With both of these stretches, I would recommend performing 1 to 3 repetitions of each one and holding for 15 to 30 seconds. These are things you can just do throughout your work day as your discomfort comes back. So that's the upper trapezius stretch. For levator, we're going to again put our hand behind our back. Now we're going to pull our head down at an angle towards, so we're looking down at our opposite leg. This will move the stretch toward the back side of the neck. So the first stretch is more on the side. The levator stretch will be more along this back side. So just kind of pull down at an angle and again hold for 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, so those are our 2 stretches for upper trapezius and the levator muscle. All right, so our last 2 exercises are going to be resistance training exercises. This might seem counterintuitive. A lot of people think if I lift weights, it's going to make my muscles tighter. Actually, the opposite is true. We've seen this in the research that small doses of sort of lighter weight type resistance training exercises can actually help muscles relax and feel looser in many cases. So for these muscles on the top of the shoulder blade, we're going to look at 2 movements that have been studied here. One is a lateral raise. So I've just got 2 5-pound dumbbells. You're at work, you might not have dumbbells. You could just use water bottles, something like that. So what I'm going to do is have my palms face my legs, and then I'm just going to lift up to shoulder height. So this is called a lateral deltoid raise. Often it's used to kind of build up the side of the shoulder muscles. But when we do this, besides working our shoulder muscles, it also works those muscles on the top of the shoulder that go up to the neck. Okay, so for this one, we're just looking at 10 to 15 repetitions. I might do 1 to 2 sets. We're using it not really to make the muscles bigger, but just to relax them. Okay, so that is our 3rd exercise, a lateral shoulder raise. Our last exercise here is another resistance training one, again from the same study. I'll put the link down below if you want to read the study, but this is just a shoulder shrug. So I'm going to hold those same dumbbells, and then I'm just doing shrugs. So a shrug really activates upper trapezius and levator. This is one of their actions, to lift the shoulder blade through elevation. So when we do this, we're making those muscles contract through a concentric contraction and eccentric contraction. And again, the research has shown that doing this can help muscles feel sort of more relaxed. It can get rid of that perception of tightness. So again, go for 1 to 2 sets, 10 to 15 repetitions. With all of these exercises, you're thinking about just spreading them throughout your day as your symptoms come on, okay? So we've got a soft tissue mobilization, a couple of stretch variations, and then 2 resistance training exercises that can help reduce pain and tightness in the neck and the top of the shoulder. Give them a try. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.